Good Friday evening, Southeast Texas. Thanks so much for stopping by 12newsnow.com. This is your online forecast. There's a 15% chance or slight risk of severe weather, I think, tomorrow afternoon as a possible line of thunderstorms moves through Southeast Texas. Right now, there's quite a bit of uncertainty as far as whether this will materialize at all. I think it's mainly going to be off towards our north and east. We'll see if this materializes. But what the big issue is that, yeah, we've got good rotational wind energy in the atmosphere, just not a lot of instability or battery power. So the thunderstorms are going to have to develop elsewhere up to maybe west of our area and then move on in. But I think if they do, they will basically weaken because we're fairly stable, and I don't think that's going to change as we head towards tomorrow afternoon. So for tomorrow night, after what potential we have for showers and storms moves off to the east, looking like a pretty good forecast for the orange Mardi Gras. Maybe a 20% leftover coming up at 3 p.m., but by 5, 6, 7 looks fantastic for the main parade tomorrow night in orange. Warm front moving in off the Gulf of Mexico has certainly warmed temperatures up, and we're not going to see lows any lower than about 70 here in the triangle. But here's the cold front that we're going to be watching over towards southwestern sections of Arizona. That will move our way as we head on in to tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon. So spotty light rain tonight. Give it about a 30 to 40% coverage. Low temperatures, mid to upper 60s lakes to about 70 in the triangle. Rains will start picking up after about 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. And again, we don't see anything major out of this on Futurecast. I know the forecast models are showing very heavy stuff, so we may not get that 70% coverage. Because of the uncertainty as far as that goes, I'm still going to keep a pretty good chance of showers and maybe a few thunderstorms in the forecast, but again, it could be much better than what we have as far as our forecast. And then after that moves through after about 3 p.m., look at this, decreasing cloudiness, may see the sun setting coming up tomorrow afternoon. On the Gulf of Mexico, choppy seas around 2 to 4 feet in your coastal marine forecast, looking at southwest winds at 10 to 15 knots, water temperature 56. High tides at 5:52 a.m. at Sabine Pass and 6:11 p.m. So our forecast tonight, 30–40% coverage of light rain and drizzle, foggy and certainly warmer with south to southeast winds. Low temperatures mid and upper 60s lakes to around 70 in the triangle. Then for Saturday, again, may not get this 70% coverage. Could be much better than what we have forecast. One thing we are certain about is that the winds will shift to the west and be quite gusty, and temperatures will be fairly warm into the lower and middle 70s. So the timing of this looks like it'll be late morning into the early afternoon hours with about a 60, maybe 70% coverage. That all slides off towards the east and looking pretty good after about 3 p.m. here in southeast Texas. And beautiful weather coming up on Sunday. A fantastic afternoon. More of the same coming up on Monday. Tuesday, an upper level disturbance will swing through the area with about a 50% coverage of showers. We warm up to about 74 on Wednesday. Then another cold front comes in Wednesday afternoon, and that'll cool us down a slight bit with no freeze coming up the next 7 days. Download our app, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, there's more weather at 12newsnow.com/weather. Stay safe and have a fantastic weekend.